Hello out there in YouTube land. Man, it's been a while. MSG retired here. Bringing you an update. It's been a while. Sorry. Hobbies have taken over my life. I've been having a lot of fun out there on the bikes. And I've been neglecting my channel. I'm sorry. I'll try and bring you some more stuff, but I get so frustrated with the stolen valor stuff. I got 5, 6, 7 cases, that I did a bunch of background on, and I try and get it into the judicial system, and they just blow it off. They don't want to do anything with it. People have been getting veteran tags that are not veterans. People that are just doing all kinds of crazy stuff, and it really, false DD-214s, trying to get VA benefits, all kinds of crazy stuff. And I can't get anybody to really give a shit about it. So maybe I'll do some content. Maybe I'll expose some of these people, and we'll get it out there on the internet. If nothing else, they'll be known as phonies. But hey, we're here talking about everybody's favorite Special Forces Major phony, Jeremy DeWitt. There haven't been any public claims from him in quite a long time about his daring do military career. I think that's pretty much been debunked, not only through the internet, through stolen valor investigations, through official channels. Even he's told police in interviews that he wasn't in the military. He did the whole contractor thing, tried to do that. That didn't work out either. It's all been proven to be bull, as we expected. However, his legal troubles are still haunting him. Even though, for some reason, this guy gets over so much on the Florida justice system, it boggles the mind. So, his probation violation, he's out. He's out. I did a video on that where they kind of let him out. No strings attached. No probation. What the? Anyway, he's out. However, back in April, I found out something that was rather interesting. Let's take a quick look here. We'll go to the Orange County clerk's office, and we'll look at some records and this yellow cab account. Now, everybody should remember the video where the yellow cab was involved in an accident and Jeremy had the actual rider of the bike take off, and then he assumed the role of the supposed motorcycle rider, which he wasn't, and there's a final judgment on that. Man, for somebody with no job just getting out of jail, he's in an awful lot of debt. I'll just say that. But we'll scroll down a little bit here, and there's one little bit here that I want to talk about. Let's look at number 5 right here. Number 5, plaintiff has met its burden of proof pursuant to relevant case law and the Florida Rules of Civil Procedure, and has proven by clear and convincing evidence that defendants perpetrated a series of fraudulent conversations resulting in a civil theft set in motion by Jeremy DeWitt's fraudulent venture to obtain plaintiff's property with intent to permanently deprive plaintiff of its use of that property. There was criminal intent, and as recorded through the deposition of Dylan Vogt, that's Jeremy's half-brother or whatever. Video evidence filmed directly by defendant, Jeremy DeWitt. Yep, you gotta love it when you film your own evidence against you. If you're gonna be dumb, be tough. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. The court finds that the total final judgment is herewith entered in this case in the amount of $82,962.78 plus interest, and is divided as follows. It breaks it down, but it's all against both Jeremy DeWitt and Metro State Special Services, which of course is defunct. So yeah. I found that to be very interesting, that he is 86 grand in the hole. You know, that's just coming out of jail, no job, no prospects of any income. But he's currently out on bond. And we're going to talk about why he's out on bond. Now, there's no probation. Everything else was kind of like washed. I don't know how. Man, somebody knows somebody down there, or somebody's got something on somebody down there for all of this stuff to keep getting swept under. I just don't get it. But he's got an open criminal felony case with 9 charges on it. And let's take a quick peek-see at that. So, organizing, planning, or participating in an intentional motor vehicle collision, false and fraudulent motor vehicle insurance, false and fraudulent motor vehicle insurance application, 2 of them there, fraudulent insurance claims. Oh, and then they threw in the failure by sexual offender to comply with registration requirements, staging a motor vehicle crash, false and fraudulent insurance claim under $20,000, obtain property by communicating fraudulent property over $300,000, and organized scheme to defraud under $20,000. And everything here is a felony. And he pled not guilty and denied everything, but he does have Office of Public Defender. So he doesn't have his ace in the hole lawyer there. He is out on surety bonds. There are 5 of them, $5,000 a piece. As you can see here in the court minutes on the comments, the defense motion to delete bond on uncharged counts is granted. So they only put bond on the first 5 charges, and they were set at $5,000 each, $25,000 total, which means at $500 a piece, he's got to come up with $2,500. But if we look at the surety bonds, which we'll take a quick look at the first one, and if you look at the bottom of the form, there's a couple of X blocks here. One of them is for a promissory note, and the other one is indemnity agreement. Now, that's telling me he doesn't have the $500. And I'm not sure what the indemnity agreement is or the promissory note. I don't know if he's on a payment schedule. They don't put that information in here. But, and that's under his wife's name. So she's still with him, which is almost unbelievable. But anyway, there you go. He's got a hearing, a pre-trial conference on the 12th, which is this coming Wednesday, and then he's got a trial on the 24th of July. So with all these charges pending, his yellow cab case where they found sufficient evidence of fraud, and now he's got all of these fraud cases. Yeah, it's not looking good for our phony hero. But somehow or another, he gets over on the Florida judicial system. I just don't get it. So anyway, that's just a quick update. And again, sorry I haven't been bringing a lot of content. Just been busy. Lots going on. I'll try and bring you more, but I just wanted to do this. Once he has his pretrial conference and his trial, I'll probably bring you another update. If anybody sees anything or hears anything about him out there, if he's out there parading around saying he's a veteran, prior military, or any of that, let me know. He hasn't made any public claims in an awful long time. So, I'm only keeping up with it because he is getting some form of justice, even though he hasn't admitted to his stolen valor. And I'm here. Jeremy, you want to reach out? Hey, we could do a live, buddy. I'll talk to you about it. I want to know what makes people come up with these stories. What's the psyche that makes you do that? I'd really like to know, because I've never really been able to get any stolen valor thief to really give me a good reason as to why they do it. Anyway, that's it for today. If you like the content, give me a thumbs up. Hit the bell for notifications. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And as always, make sure you have yourself a great day.